Alright YouTube, in this video we are going to see a text or the background reveal effect. As you can see on the screen, when I load the screen, when I load the browser, you'll see the image as well as the text getting revealed. This is what we are going to see in this tutorial. We are going to use CSS3 in this tutorial. We are not going to use any JavaScript but only the CSS part. Fine, let me show you how to create it. Before that, I would like to show what the actual HTML looks like. So you can see we have a box class followed by, inside that box class we have a class called content, and inside the content that holds the image. And once the content is done, there is a heading which says nature fields, and I have added external style sheet, which is where I'm going to style my CSS. I'm going to remove all of it and show you from scratch how does it really look. This is how it look without CSS. Fine, now I'm going to style the body part. Height of 100 vertical height, display flex, justify content, colon, center, align items, colon, center. What it will do is it will allow whichever content inside the body to be on the center of the screen. Fine. Now if you want, you can give background color to the body. Let it be black. Now it's time to give the box position relative. Why position relative to the box? Because with the help of box we are going to position absolute to the content as well as the heading. So position relative. Now it's time for the content class. This content class would be having width of 600 pixel and height of 400 pixel. Let the background be black. Let the position be relate absolute. We have used relative to the container. Now it's time for the child of the container to be position absolute. Top of 0 pixel, left of 0 pixel. Now it's time for the image inside the content. The image would be having height and width of 100%. That means height and width as same of the container. Height and width is set. Now object fit. Object fit cover. Let me show you. This is how it looks. position absolute for the content. I just removed it. Now we are going to use animation. For that, transform scale x of 0. With the help of animation, I'm going to show it. Now it will disappear. Use the animation property. The name of the animation would be reveal. Delay, speed, and forwards. Why forwards? I'll show you why. At the rate keyframes, animation name on 0th time frame and on 100th time frame. On 0th time frame, the transition transform should be scale x of 0, and on 100th time frame it should be 1. Let's refresh it, and yes, to to take the animation effect from left, you will be using transform origin as left, so it will be spreading from left to right since the transition origin is on the left. Yep, it's working as we need it. For our time being, I'm going to make it 1, or I'm going to change the animation in. Now I'm going to use the pseudo before for the content colon position absolute top of 0 pixel, left of 0 pixel, height of 100%, width of 100%. Now the same animation effect we're going to use, but before that I'm going to give the background as black, and Z index should be 1. You cannot see because the before is over the class content. Now use the animation, but in place of async use reverse, reverse. The reason is it will start from 1 and to 0, so it is the opposite. If I refresh it, the spelling need to be corrected to see the effect. It is taking a bit faster. For that, instead of black, use gray. You cannot see anything because the time should be 4, and this should be 1. So there was a problem with the time. Now the transform origin would be left. Let's check. Refresh it. There seems to be a mistake. Let's see what it is, and let the animation delay. It's not animation, it is transition. Be 3 seconds. We need to mention z index as 1 for this one, as z index minus 1 for the class content. Now it's time to design the heading. Background as white, color as black, font size as 30 pixel, position absolute, bottom as 5 pixel, right should be minus 15 pixel. If you want, you can increase the font size to 60. Use the same tactics here as well, colon before. Now give the same animation to the pseudo class, and the contents CSS would be for h2. Transform origin is missing. In place of left, you can give right. you can see there's a spelling mistake. POSIT would come, and here as well POSIT would come. That's the reason why we could not get. So our position has made a problem. Along with, we need to decrease the size of the, sorry, time of the content, and this should be little faster, and this should be little slower. The same, this should be 1, and this should be same to be fine. Get the source code in the description. Thank you so much for listening.